Ghost in Monotype, because Ghost spam is so good in this generation. Once again, the biggest thing for Draco here is he's got to not let the Dracovish beat him. So whether that be a Scarf Gengar, Scarf or Sash Gengar, the Mimikyu with its disguise, outspeeding it with the Dragapult, cannot let the Dracovish beat him. And we're just going to see probably that was a very powerful Shadow Ball coming off of the Gengar there, disabling the Pelipper right there, doing a massive damage. So unfortunate for the Pelipper, but it's not like it would have gone down to another Shadow Ball anyways, as we're going to see the Milotic come out. I can't tell if this Gengar is Specs. It might be Specs. It could be Scarfed as well. That's another real possibility. Yeah, I mean, this Milotic here sitting in front of it, if this is Scarf Gengar, you kind of want to keep this alive, but you don't really have much other place to go with the Milotic in. The Dragapult's going to come out, which tells me this is probably going to be the Will-O-Wisp Pex Dragapult. Or it could just be straight Specs. But I think looking at the team, this is probably a Will-O-Wisp Pex variant of the Dragapult, considering that Runerigus could be carrying Toxic Spikes. So sub. So leftovers could be, I mean, this looks like, again, it looks more defensive than offensive, but it could still be sub DD here. No, we're going to see the Will-O-Wisp come out, as the Seismitoad is going to go for knockoff. So knockoff is very strong against Draco's team. Obviously hitting everything super effective, but it is going to get disabled. Yeah, this set is very difficult to deal with, because it can just disable your move that's able to break the Dragapult sub. And the move in the last slot is Hex. Yeah, as we're going to see Hex coming out. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Dragapult is going to get Toxic, which is going to cut down its longevity and its annoying Hex and Disable spam. So we're going to see the Pelipper come back out, and it's just going to go down to the Hex. I mean, even with the Dragapult starting to have some of the Toxic damage racked up, he's got to keep it alive, just at the very least to burn the Dracovish so he doesn't lose the game. I'm going to see the Ludicolo come out. Probably from last game, I mean, I think it's Specs. It's more than likely a Specs Ludicolo. So it's probably just going to lock itself in Ice Beam here. I think the best play is to go into Aegislash, because it resists 2 out of the 3 moves that Ludicolo could go for, and then I don't think it's going to go for a Water Stab on this turn. So Aegislash is the safe play, although if you wanted to just sack something, you could just sack Runerigus, because it's not really going to be doing much this game unless you want to get up a Toxic Spike. Yeah, the Ludicolo, I think it has to click Ice Beam, because all the Dragapult is a frail mon. It's not going to just bend to 1 Surf, if it has that. Yeah, Ice Beam, and the Dragapult is just going to go down. So he's going to elect to just have the Dragapult go down and try to make sure he doesn't lose to the Dracovish with Mimikyu. Yeah, so the Mimikyu is going to come in here. I think this is a little bit early for the Mimikyu. So that kind of tells me that the Gengar is Scarfed. So we're going to see the Disguise get broken. Losing that 1/8 of itself, is Mimikyu is just going to go for Player Off. Unfortunately, is not enough to kill. I don't know if Shadow Snake's going to be enough to kill it at this range. Yeah, Ice Beam going to do a nice little bit, 50%. Shadow Claw is just going to pick up the kill here. With Mimikyu weakened, I mean, it's not in a great spot. The Rain Slaw only has 1 more turn though, so it's not going to be as strong. As we're going to see the Dracovish come in here. Yeah, this is quite scary. Even if you have Scarf Gengar in the back, I mean, you only have so many sacks to this Dracovish. Just going to go for the Shadow Sneak to try to get a little bit of damage. Weaken the Fish's Friend, although it's not really going to be doing that much when you're at 8%. So the Gengar comes out here. It's 100% Scarf. We see the Frostlass come out. It's Sash. I mean, the Aegislash could come out and King Shield onto the Dracovish to try to drop its attack if it's that sub-toxic set that's been going around. Or it could just be Specs. So this Frostlass is more than likely going to be Sash. Yeah, Sash lead Frostlass. As it's just going to go for Icy Wind and lower the Dracovish's speed. Not very good for the Dracovish. I mean, it needing to go first null, as he's just going to sack the Frostlass and get up a layer of spikes. In comes the Gengar. This could be Specs Gengar. The fact that it didn't come in before kind of says that. As we're just going to either see a Dazzling Gleam or a strong Shadow Ball being fired off here. See a Dazzling Gleam. It's not going to be doing enough to the Seismitoad, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're going to see the switch into the Runerigus just on the knockoff. Colbur Berry's not really going to be doing very much, and it's going to pick up the Wandering Spirit.
Wait, what does that do? What's that do?
Wandering Spirit is, it's just, it's kind of a little bit like Mummy. Or it just, it switches, it's different in this way, but it switches the ability. So when you hit it with a physical move, when you hit Runerigus with a physical move, it switches abilities with you. So you can see a lot of interesting things. And then so if, let's say, that's a physical Aegislash in the back for Draco, if it hits this, this Seismitoad, it would get, as you're going to see the Wandering Spirit come back to the Runerigus here.
Oh my god, so then if it get hit again, it'll take another ability?
Yeah, it'll take.
Oh,
it could take
man.
ability. It could take. I mean, Keldeo's not going to be physical. This is not a good play because you're going to lose Strong Jaw on your Dracovish. You're going to lose Strong Jaw on your Dracovish on this turn, and that's going to severely weaken the power of Fish's Friend.
But will it hit first and then lose the ability?
Yeah, it loses the ability now. So now.
Oh, but now from here on, the next two, it won't be able to hit as hard.
Yeah, this could be Scarf Gengar, and I mean Scarf Gengar just locking itself into Sludge Wave. Yeah, it was Scarf Gengar. It's just gonna pick up the kill there. So Scarf Gengar.
This is a close one.
Losing the rest of it, it's not gonna be hitting as hard because it's not Specs. Which I mean, that could be Specs Aegislash in the back. Very real possibility that is Specs Aegislash.
Has that Aegislash come out just yet?
Yeah, it's going to come out right now. So I'm going to see Physical Milotic here, which we saw earlier with the Coil. Very interesting set. Normally Milotic is just bulky. See this as we're going to see that is a Specs Aegislash all the way through. So that is a Specs
no.
So Milotic not going to be doing a lot with that. As we're going to see the...
it's possible it's the GG.
Keldeo comes in, and Keldeo is going to be faster. It's going to be able to pick up this kill.
It will?
Yeah, Keldeo is going to be able to pick up this kill. So...
okay, let's see. That means...
in its blade form is very weak. So yeah, it's going to be faster. It's going to pick up the kill. I don't think Gengar is... Because Gengar is Scarfed. I don't think Gengar is going to be able to kill. Yeah, I don't think Scarf Gengar is going to be able to kill. If it was Specs, it would be able to, but let's see. Yeah, this is the last turn of the game. I mean, it's got to lock itself into Aqua Jet. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go. Very, very close game. Very close game. It's not often you see physical Keldeo. I mean, I wonder if Aegislash would have lived if he had switched Aegislash out, sacked the Gengar, and then switched it back in on the Keldeo. If it would have been able to live Liquidation from about let's say like 39%. I wonder if it would have been able to live that in Shield form and then KO it back. So I think that was like a small misplay there. But again, I don't know if that Aegislash would have been able to live.
Yo, that's a crazy upset again. DarthYoshi just coming out here, man, just throwing hands and winning everything. Crazy. So Darth is moving on to winners finals up against, it looks like Violet Citizen was the one to pick up the W on Shiny Pika. So that will be next year on stream. So once again, I just have to prepare the stream and everything. I mean, and the tournament stuff. We'll be back.